Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Flemington here in Flemington, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4. The color here is billet silver with a black leatherette interior. So we're going to check out this 2024 Compass, see what Jeep is bringing in this compact two-row SUV segment. So let's dig in. Front end of this Compass, billet silver is the color. The Jeep badge on the hood. We have flat black on all the grille except for that chrome around the edges of the grille here, which makes it stand out, gives it that nice classic Jeep look. But we have functionality up top, in the middle, and down below. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, but standard bulbs for turn signals and fog lamps. Might like to see some LED action down here. Let me know what you think. And then, of course, some brushed aluminum down here on the front. Kind of make it stand out a little bit, not blend in with the bottom of the grille. But overall, it's a pretty good design here on the front of this Compass. Wheel and tire package on the Compass Limited. We have an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel. Gloss black, silver accents, blacked out Jeep badge on the center cap. Standard brake and rotor package. Now, these 18-inch wheels are wrapped in Continental Pro Contact all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. All right, our full side profile on this Compass Limited. I do like the billet silver against this flat black action on the side. I think it looks good. That Jeep Compass badge right there on the front of the door there. Looking good in the black, makes sense. The whole design makes sense. Now, of course, for 2024, the Compass is going to take up the mantle of where the Jeep Cherokee was, because Cherokee production ended in 2023. So this is the compact two-row SUV offering from Jeep in the segment now, as Cherokee pushed to the side. So this is what we got. Let me know what you think about this black and silver combo. I think it works all the time. And I do like how they went very subtly. They took this brushed aluminum trim, maybe a little chrome, but a little bit darker, not too blingy of a chrome, all the way across the top of the windows and down right into the trim around the tailgate. So that's a nice look to it. It gives it a nice flow. And also, it doesn't bling up the side of the vehicle too much. I think if they went all the way around the windows with that, it'd be a little bit too heavy. But overall, it looks like a Jeep. It looks rugged like a Jeep. Let me know what you guys think. As we move in closer, there's that flat black around the wheel wells, down along the bottoms of the doors, and up over the rear wheels. There's that Compass badge in black, looking good on the door. Gloss black on the side view mirror with LED turn signals. Color matched on the front and rear door handle. Our fuel filler door is on the right side of the vehicle. Then up top, we do have a roof spoiler coming off the top, flat black on the shark fin antenna, and roof rails with a color matched with a black roof, all black roof, but no sunroof. Back end of the Compass, I like what they've done back here. It's got a lot of nice action going on. Now the roof spoiler up here is a bit stubby. I would like to have had them extend that a little bit, tuck this up, get it out of the way, protect it from the car washes and the elements. Here comes that chrome trim, like I mentioned, down from the sides, right through the tailgate, looking good. Jeep badge in the middle. Now, we do have LED taillights, but we do have standard bulbs for turn signals, limited on the right, 4x4 on the left, and then we have flat black all the way down here on the bottom bumper with our exhaust tucked up underneath the vehicle, and that is dual exhaust on either side. All right, we're under the hood of this 24 Compass Limited, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Jeep's 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. 200 horsepower, 221 pound-feet of torque. This Jeep can tow up to 2,000 pounds. MPGs, 24 in the city, 32 on the highway, 27 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much am I going to have to lay out for this Jeep? I'm looking for a Jeep, but I don't want something that's going to break the bank. Well, what I tried to do with this vehicle for you guys is I tried to pick a Limited that had low options, that was at a lower price point. So they have 9 Compasses on the lot here, and I tried to pick one of the least expensive limited trims, and the reason why I did that is because this is the top selling trim in the Compass. So what do we have? We have a base price for the 24 Compass Limited 4x4 of $35,795. Now, we need to add in an extra $595 for that billet silver metallic clear coat paint. We then have to add in destination and delivery of $1,595 from Jeep's Toluca, Mexico assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $37,985. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. Seats, we have power seat with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, and then we have the black leatherette with what I can look like gold or bronze cross stitch on it. Looks good, but we don't have the cross stitch up here on the headrest, just down here. I would have liked to seen them continue this up here, but the headrest is nice and soft, bolstering nice and squishy. The seats here are very soft on the rump, so if you like a soft, squishy seat, then these seats are going to be for you. But overall, it's a nice looking interior here on this Limited. All right, on the door panel, we have soft touch up top. We have the brushed aluminum door handle with gloss black around it. But then we have a light gray insert in the leatherette with that gold or bronze or copper stitching. And then we have flat black on the switchgear. The door armrest is nice and soft. Now down below we have, I guess it's an okay door pocket, could be a little bigger I think. And then the standard audio system in here. Then we have soft touch up here with the black stitching, more of this light gray with that copper stitching. I'm going to call it copper from now on, which looks good. And then we have this light gray trim with some chrome, which I think looks really nice. And then down below, a nice large glove box. All right, our infotainment screen, my apologies for the glare. It is a cloudy day out, but we have Jeep's 10.1-inch Uconnect 5, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. No built-in nav on this one, so all the maps and directions will come through your phone. But it is a touch screen. We do have dual climate control action right here, so we can go into our climate control. Right here, you can get set up with you want the AC, where you want the air to go. This is where you would go ahead and use the dials here or these bars to adjust the temperature, hotter or cooler. Up here, as you can see, we have a two-stage heated seat and a heated steering wheel. And then on the passenger side, you have a two-stage heated seat. So they got you covered there, which is nice. Now, we can go back to our home. And there's our home page. We can go ahead and get our radio going. We can go to My Pages, and then we can reorder how we want things to look on our home screen from there. We can go ahead and get our music going, and then obviously Sirius XM, Bluetooth, and all that good stuff. We can then pair our phone. We can go to our vehicle settings. We can go to our actual settings, configure our user profiles, go to our display, change how we want the display to look, safety assistance driving. We do have Jeep's Park Sense in here, so we got all the safety tech, our clock, get all that going. We can go to controls. We can check out the rear view camera, turn the screen off. So it's a nice, easy Uconnect 5 system to use. We go to reverse, and look at that backup camera. Huge, with trajectory, takes up the whole screen with the tow center line. It's uber clear. Great job on the backup camera there by Jeep. And now as we come down, we have our engine auto stop start on or off, traction control off, lane keep assist off, four-way hazards, parking sensors on off. Then we have two heat and air vents. Down further, now we have redundancies for our heat and air as well. So I like that with a volume and tuning knob on either side. Underneath that, we got the USB-A, USB-C, and an area to lie your phone down, but we don't have a wireless charging pad. And now, here is the gear shift with the leather gaiter to go through this 8-speed automatic. Here's your electronic emergency brake. Here are your drive modes, which we'll go through when we take a look at the dash. And there is your diff lock. Two cup holders right there. We do have some gloss black, so you'll have to be careful there. And then our Jeep key fob. Here you go, pretty simple, but it is lock, unlock, remote start, panic button, Jeep badge on the back. Looks good. And then we have our armrest, semi-soft with some black stitching and a nice area for storage. Jeep steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with the black stitching. Jeep on the horn button. We have some brushed aluminum to lift the wheel up. We do have a round bottom wheel, but we have a very large, roomy driver cockpit in here, so that's not a problem getting in and out. On the left, you got your telephone commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash. On the right, you got your cruise control, safety suite controls. Here, you got your adaptive high beams and turn signals, front and rear wiper on the right side. Down below here, you can adjust your headlights on and off with the fog lamps, brighten and dim the dash. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Jeep's got you covered there. And then here we go with our dash. We have an analog, digital combo analog gauges for your speedometer and tachometer. And then you have a 7-inch display in the center. So we'll take a look at our drive modes where we can go to snow and you get the Jeep going through a blizzard. And then we can go to mud and there's the Jeep going through a riverbed. And then we can go back to auto and it just looks plain Jane. So there you have it. And then if you want to go through additional information, you can do that here in the center. So nice and easy to operate. Overhead console, pretty plain Jane since we don't have a moonroof or sunroof in here. So what do we have here? We have standard lighting. Okay, I guess I can handle that at this price, but let me know what you think, if this should be LED or not. Standard rear view mirror, and then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of the Jeep, I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll hop on in. Have to duck a little bit to get in because these seats are a little bit high. Once you're in, though, plenty of headroom, shoulder width room, and knee space at 5'11", leatherette all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger, and then a little bit of a command center back here where we have 2 heat and air vents, a USB-A, and down below here, we got a 12-volt. Rear door panels, same action as the front as far as look. However, we have hard black plastic instead of soft touch up top. So here's our front door panel. Here's the rear door panel. Looks the same, got the same vibe. I just wish they kept the soft touch up top. Now, back seats, same black leatherette, nice and soft with that copper stitching all the way down, nice and comfortable. And then we have our center armrest right here, super soft. 2 cup holders and an area to slide your phone in. So they got you covered. But back here, it is quite comfortable in the back of this Compass. Getting in the cargo area of the Compass, this is a manual tailgate, so you need to come to the back and right inside this handle, hit the button, lift up, piece of cake, and with this back row up, you're looking at 27.2 cubic feet of cargo space, and it's nice and deep as we come over the lip and into the bottom, so that looks good. Here's your carpeted floor mats with some accessories in here. We have an area for storage on either side, so that's nice. This one's a little bit deeper. We do have some lighting here in the back, and we have a 12-volt. However, in the back here, we got to fix a flat, so we don't have a spare. Now, to get the rear seats down, piece of cake, there's a lever right here. You just have to reach forward and push it, and then throw the seat down, reach up, push it, throw the seat down. There is a bit of a kick up, but once you get the rear seats down, we're looking at 59.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Jeep. All right, we're going to look at the window sticker. Again, my apologies for the glare, but it's a very cloudy day out. But here we go, 24 Compass. Standard equipment on the left. More standard equipment. Just one option, which is the paint. Total MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Made my Jeep in Mexico. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, so we are out driving this 2024 Compass Limited, 4-wheel drive, And we got the most popular trim on the Compass, and that's really one that I wanted to try to do. I wanted to try to figure out here if Jeep is providing some value for money in this Compass, because what I've noticed lately, probably since the end of September, early October, is that car buyers are really focusing in on value for money, and a lot of the more expensive vehicles just aren't moving right now. And so you can go much higher in price on a Compass, and they have much higher priced Compasses on the lot for sale. But I wanted one where I could show you just about what comes standard in a limited, which I think is a good trim level. It's second highest from the top trim in the Compass lineup for 24. But the vehicle, the seats are incredibly soft and comfortable, which I really, really like. Headrests feel good. The bolstering's nice and gentle, like it should be in a vehicle like this. The handling is pretty good. It's a little light. Vehicle's a bit bouncy, but it is a smaller SUV. But the ride is nice and soft, well done, compliant, no problem. I'm not getting any creaks, rattles, or rolls out of the chassis at all. So it drives well, but it's going to be a little bouncy in here, especially on these back roads in Flemington that have a lot of imperfections in them. But overall, it does handle and drive pretty darn well. And for a standard equipment on the inside, there's no options in here. You get some pretty nice stuff, right? You get the 10.1 inch Uconnect 5, which is a great system. Got a great clear backup camera. You can tow up to a couple thousand pounds, right? You have climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel, USB-A, USB-C connectivity. You have connectivity in the back with power for your rear seat passengers. You have a good amount of space in the cargo area, and it's a deep cargo area. Just wish we had a little spare tire back there. That would have been nice. But overall, you're getting some nice stuff in here standard before we start adding things on. I would like to have a wireless charging pad, and you can add one of those on in an option package, but then you're going to run the vehicle up close to $40,000 if it's not close enough to that already. And that may turn people off for a compact SUV, because you have heavy competition in here. Obviously Toyota RAV4 is the benchmark, but you also have really competitive entries from Kia in the Sportage, from Hyundai in the Tucson, which sell really, really well, right? So there's a lot of action, a lot of competition in here. Honda has their version, right? The HR-V, the CR-V, pick whichever one you want. So it is facing stiff competition. And when people are looking out there in the compact SUV world, they're looking for value for money, not right now. Maybe not the most amenities, but value for money. And so this one is bringing some nice tech as standard equipment. Let me know what you think. Does this Jeep Compass bring enough in value for money for you to maybe choose this over all that competition I just went over? Let me know in the comments about that. But all I can tell you is, standard equipment wise, it's well done. The leatherette is really nice. It's soft, it's supple, it looks good. The interior is well appointed with different textures as well, so it looks real nice. But again, it's going to ride like a Jeep, right? And that is a distinctive ride. It's not going to be as smooth, I would say, as maybe some of the others, even though this is a spec for road use here in the Compass. And of course, you could get the Trailhawk if you wanted off-road, but then you're going to pay well into the mid-40s for that. But we have an 18.1 turning radius, so we're going to try that out, see how she does. 18.1 foot turning radius, that is. So nobody's coming. So here we go. And it whips right around. This turbo engine gets the vehicle up to speed very easily. You're never wanting for power in here in this Jeep, which was a problem with this before they upgraded the power in the starting in 2023. But it gets you up to speed really easy. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifts really easily. So now we're going to do an emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, it stops Nice and linear, no problem. Nice and smooth on the stop too. Doesn't jerk you, you know. And then the engine just gets right up to speed, no problem. And you're easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, down the road, having a good old time. So I think that if you're in this compact two-row SUV market, that, you know, you may want to put the Jeep Compass on your list, test drive, give it a look before you buy, because there is a lot of compact SUVs out there from manufacturers that really want your business. It's highly competitive, and you know what? The more competition in a segment, the better it is for the consumer. So let me know, are you, when you're looking for a vehicle right now, are you looking for value for money? I know people always look for value for money, but especially now with interest rates up, you know, this car sales have taken a dip in October and into November, and I really believe now more than ever folks are looking at that value for money over luxury amenities and tech. But let me know what you guys think about that statement. Let me know how you would go with your compact two-row SUV. Are you going to go with the benchmark Toyota RAV4? Are you going to go somewhere else with that hard-earned money of yours? Let me know in the comments. But I want to thank Ciocca Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram here in Flemington, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 in billet silver for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.